everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the latest album from Yeule, Glitch Princess. So this is the second full-length studio album from the songwriter and producer Yeule, who I'm actually pretty brand new to as of this album. Now, I saw the cover art to this getting shared all over the internet pretty much, and it piqued my curiosity, as it looked like it'd be like right up my alley. And on my first approach of this album, I was actually turned off from it pretty quickly, mainly from the opening track, which kind of serves as like this exercise in world building of like a cyborg as she introduces herself. And yeah, I don't know, I put it on, it was like, I don't feel like listening to this album. But then, you know, my curiosity piqued and I decided to return to the project, and I was extremely glad that I did. And I would highly suggest that you do not get intimidated by this track list, especially the opening track, as annoying as it is. I would encourage you to push forward, because this actually ended up being a really interesting electronic pop release that has a lot of leanings in like ambient music as well. And I think this thing is like avant-garde enough to separate it from like a mainstream appeal, but still can probably grab some of those ears. The closest thing I can describe the atmosphere of this project to kind of feel like is if you took some of like early Grimes material, mixed it with like some of Beach House's aesthetics, but also gave that really cold and isolated atmosphere of like a Purity Ring record or even like Chromatics. And there are a lot of ambient elements to the project as well. I mean, one artist that came to mind, which I know is very specific, but Shy, her album Obscura, just kind of like really came to mind after really consuming this album multiple times. Now, this track list does require a bit of patience, yes, but there are a lot of straightforward cuts in the mix as well. Yeule, to my knowledge, handled a lot of the production on here, along with Danny L. Harley of PC Music, and also Muramasa on a track, and the results are just like extremely stunning at times. I mean, a lot of the melodies really hit home, and I really like a lot of the shy and gentle electronic play that comes with these instrumentals. And oh yeah, how could I forget, this album ends with a 4.5 hour long ambient piece, which surprisingly isn't that bad. It's actually really relaxing. Now, some of the tracks I'd actually recommend starting with are some of the more straightforward cuts, like Too Dead Inside, Fragments, or Perfect Blue. However, Perfect Blue spots the only vocal feature on the project from an artist called Toji. I've actually never heard of them before, but man, it just sticks out like a sore thumb, unfortunately. But starting with these more straightforward cuts actually made going back to the more slow burning and slow revealing tracks a lot more rewarding, in my opinion. And there's even this like emo tinged acousticy glitchy ballad in the mix as well, with the track Don't Be So Hard on Your Own Beauty. It is a bit repetitive, yes, but I actually did enjoy it, and I left this project wishing that there were more of these flavored tracks in the mix. But overall, I was just really impressed with this record. It does scratch a very specific itch, but if you are into this kind of stuff, I highly recommend listening to it. It will reveal itself slowly to you, so be patient with it. But man, the payoff is just amazing if you're into this kind of stuff, and might be in my running for my favorite album of 2022 so far. And with that being said, I'm feeling an 8.5 over here on Glitch Princess. So for all you collectors out there, I'm gonna have links down below in my description box to pick this up on vinyl. The original clear with blood splatter limited pressing is sold out, and there's a translucent green up for sale. And if you have listened to Glitch Princess already, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and share, and if you want more content from me, hit that subscribe button. Peace.